Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome, brothers and sisters, to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be showing you today in this reaction video, I want to ask you this first before I go any further. Is it just me? Is it just me? But does it seem like today's modern woman always have her hand out begging, always asking you for something, especially in my community? Always want something from you. Gimme. So what I'm going to do is play a lady who's going to try to hip some people to the game of how women try to manipulate you and take advantage of you, you know, begging with their hands out. Ta-da, like that, right? So let me go ahead and put it on the screen right quick. But is it just me, y'all? Y'all let me know. Let me get on the screen right quick. 1 second, y'all. Give me a second. Where's she at now? Sorry, y'all. There she is. All right. Now, let's get it.
A lot of y'all fellas got to get out of your egos when it comes to women. The main ones that they target, not just the ugly ones. Those are kind of the easy ones. But the attractive, successful, and men who are successful with women. Because a lot of men think, especially those men, think that it cannot happen to them because of what they are or what they represent. They think, oh, well, I'm too much of a P or I'm him to get played like that. And y'all are literally lead with, a lot of y'all lead with y'all money or lead with you being a provider. And that's, y'all become a walking target. So for number one, if she listens to what she's not saying, but saying with her words, if that makes sense. If she says stuff like, oh, I like a man to provide, make my life easy, I'm not stressing, I don't have to beg, stuff like that, it sounds good because yes, a man should be providing for his woman, regardless if you are in a 50-50, 70-30, or you paying all the bills.
Well, let me break that down a little bit. Excuse me. Another way, or what you may commonly hear a woman say who thinks like that, is that, I quote, I want a real man that is responsible, who's going to be willing to do what's right, take care of his responsibilities. And if I get that type of man, I'm going to become feminine. Now, she's not feminine before that, but when she get that type of man, now all of a sudden she's feminine. So they dress it up a little differently from what she's saying, but you get the gist of what she's saying and the gist of what I'm saying. So they'll tell you things like that. I want a real man. If you notice or not, some of these podcast women will say stupid stuff like that. If you're trying to keep from dating a woman with multiple children, she'll say, well, only a real man can accept these children because I am a package deal. Only a real man will step up to the plate. A real man will be a stepfather. A real man would take care of these kids that's not his own and love them as if they are his. But that's the quality of a real man who's not going to care about what nobody else thinks. This is how they manipulate you in that way. They, like she says, they mess with your mind. Well, actually, it's a sucker that will actually listen to that and believe that, but they're out there. They have a way of manipulating you and getting everything they want from you while at the same time making you think that you're giving it to them, while all the time she's pulling your strings, okay? She'll make you feel good about being a sucker. She'll make you feel good about being a beta male provider. She make you feel as if you're justified. So they'll say things like that, okay? Let's continue.
But what is she not saying with those, within those words? And no, this is not every woman, so don't do that. What she's not saying is, I want a trick, but I'm going to clean it up so I can feed into his ego so he doesn't feel like he's tricking. So she will cater to what you like or how you would feel, pretty much your ego, so you can spend more money. She's always easygoing. She don't never pressure you for anything. Let me tell you something. Women can be a headache to men for the most part. But if she's always easy and happy-go-lucky and pretty much your yes woman, if Let me also tell you another thing. Women are the biggest tricks for the man that they like.
Bingo. That's what I was waiting for to get to. I want y'all to know something. If you're dealing with a woman like that who's telling you those things, that I want a real man, and then she's obedient to everything, she's trying to be as pleasant as she can be, but she's not spending money on you, she doesn't like you. A real woman, let me say it like this, a woman who genuinely likes a man has no issues buying him stuff without him asking. Have you ever noticed how Pookie, Ray Rays, the undesirable men of society, as we like to call them, the no good for nothing men who stay unemployed, always in trouble, if you want to say that? You ever notice how they have some of the baddest chicks, and that those bad chicks will be buying them $300 shoes, Jordans, J's, buying them a $500 or $600 PlayStation 5, buying the $80 games to go with it, paying for their little habits that they have, legal or illegal, letting them run their car, letting them drive their car around because she likes him. Regardless if he has money or not, he can go hit a lick and come back with about $800, $500, $1,000, and she won't even really require much of that money, even though he's staying with her. That's another thing. She lets him stay with her because she likes him. Even though he has a little money, she still will go in her pocket and still buy stuff for him. So if you're with a woman right now, y'all, and she's not tricking on you, and she's not out buying stuff for you without you having to ask her for something, she don't like you. Or she has lost the attraction or her feelings she once had for you. A woman who like you, now listen to me when I say this here. A woman who like you, you men who are fathers, they are not going to buy you a boring ass gift like shirts, ties, or a tool set. They won't do that because they like you. They love you. They genuinely want you to be happy with the purchase that they made for you. If you ever notice, the women in the projects who got the pookies and the whatever they are, if it's their birthday, they make sure they do things that they like. They might buy them stuff that they like. They don't just buy them something because, hey, I got to go through the motions. So if a woman is not giving you money, like I say, the only two things that a woman can bring to you and what you should want them to bring to you, gentlemen, in today's world, in America, modern women must bring you compliance and money. Compliance and money. Okay? She don't have to be the finest thing in the world, but she got to be fine to you. You got to be attracted to her. But if she's not giving you compliance, which is the same thing as saying submissiveness, being pleasant, being cooperative, and if she's not giving you money, meaning that she's kicking in to the relationship, investing in you, investing in the habits or the goals that you have set for yourself, researching things for you, if she's not doing things like that, putting her money into those type of things, she doesn't like you. She probably using you. Kick her ass out. Let's keep going.
Forget what they say on the internet. Oh, I ain't doing. I want a man to do it. Of course, they want a man to provide, but they are the biggest tricks. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And even men who have dealt with women or have a good dating history know this. Women, that's not to say that she's spending the exact same amount of money that you spending on her, but she's not willing to cut bread, so to speak. Okay, number two. She doesn't show appreciation. A woman posting what you're doing is not appreciation. She's just showing stuff to either get validation from other women to rub it in their face, or in case her and this dude doesn't work out, she's signaling to other men, okay, you see what he's doing, okay, if me and him don't work out, I'm not accepting anything less.
Deep game, because she is 100% correct. A lot of you dudes think because your girl posts The outings that you have, you go to a restaurant, you bought her this, you did this and did this. You think she's doing that to brag on you, when most of the time she's doing that to make other women mad, trying to make them see that my man is better than your man, because women are always in a state of comparison. They compare themselves to one another all the time. And that's like she said, and this is true. If she posts a lot of stuff that you've been buying for her, there are always beta male orbiters in her DMs trying to get with her, liking her pictures, even though they know she's in a relationship with you. So what she's doing is setting the standard and raising the bar to the suckers to think, oh, okay, well, I gotta do this and that if I genuinely want to be in a real relationship with her. Not the ones who just want to smash, but the ones who really want to smash and be in a relationship with her. They see, damn, that's what I got to do, because that's what he did, and for whatever whatever reason, it didn't work out. So just because she posting what she did for you on your birthday, or what you did for her and bought her on her birthday, does not necessarily mean that she wants your ass. Women are sly. You dig it? Can you dig it? I can dig it. Can you dig it?
I can dig it.
Let's keep going.
I know to certain women they may hear this, well, what's wrong with that? I'm not saying it is, but for certain types of women, hear me out, certain women, they will make it look like it's one way when really it's another. Every woman is not the same. So to you, you're like, oh, okay, that's innocent. But if she has a motive, it's supposed to look innocent so he can have his guard down to keep spending more.
You hear that? It's supposed to look innocent, so you would think that she's doing nothing wrong. You gentlemen better wake up, man. Better wake up. Get out the ketchup. Well, how you say it? Get out the mustard and catch up. Hurry up.
Living out here in Houston, you would pick up on that.
Yeah.
Or any major city. Now,
especially Houston, where we at over here.
This one is a bit more obvious. Number 3, she tends to pull back subtly, or her mood changes if you tell her no of what she wants you to do for her. Now, remember what I said, women are the biggest tricks. When a woman genuinely likes you, she's doing it from the heart and not really expecting too much, because she knows her man is going to do it also the same way in return. But with a woman, she's not doing something for you and thinking in the back of her mind, he better do something for me. Number 4 means she is never genuine when she's giving you something. Whether it's her cooking for you, her giving you something, she's expecting for you to come at it 10 times even harder.
I've said that before. I think I told somebody that on the live stream. A woman will invest a small time investment in you, expecting a large yield, a large return on their investment. For example, some of you guys don't understand why a woman who shuts you down, who you've been pursuing on Facebook or whatever, all of a sudden watch your stories all the time. You left her alone. I'm going to tell you why. She knows through Facebook, you can see who watches your stories. Okay? She doesn't communicate with you. She just lets you know that she's watching. And what that does is make you think that maybe, hey, maybe she's interested now. Maybe if she were with somebody she was talking to, it didn't work out, so maybe she's checking me out now. So that makes your sucker ass reach out to her. You reach out to her, and she still don't want you. You see that? You know why? Because she invested a small investment in you, meaning she did just enough to get your attention, to get your eyes focused on her, to get you curious enough to continue to pursue her, when all along she's just an attention whore. She doesn't want you. She just wants the attention. She invested that little bit, and you gave the big investment by getting back in her DMs, trying to talk to her, trying to pursue her, keep chasing her and shit like that. Women would do little shit that would make you think that you are interested in them when they're truly not, just so that you can show a maximum amount of interest in them. Can you dig it? Boy, you getting some game today? Goddamn, I'm telling you, man. So a lot of y'all don't know that, because people ask me that. You know, I do a little bit of life coaching. I had a person ask me that before, and I had to break that down just like that, Jack, because that's exactly what that is, man. Because if a woman wants you, man, she's gonna make herself accessible, you know, and she's gonna progress with you. She's gonna make herself available, man, to get at you, man. Ain't gonna be no confusion of Do she like me? Or what's this mean? There's absolutely no confusion when a woman like you. Remember what I just said. There's absolutely no confusion when a woman likes you. If you are confused about her, she don't want you. There's no such thing as a woman who plays hard to get. You heard it all your life. You've been lied to all your life. There ain't no such thing as a woman who plays hard to get. But there is a such thing as a woman who play games. A woman who wants you will not play hard to get. You never, never, never have to chase a woman who wants you. Okay? I'm going to say it again. You never, ever, ever have to chase a woman that wants you if she's highly interested in you. So if you're not getting that from that woman, she playing you. She playing with you like some dominoes. Big 5, Big 10, something like that. I forgot. I ain't played dominoes in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a spade guy. I'm a bones guy. Dominoes, you know what I'm saying? Big 6 at the table, but 12. I can't remember how you even say it, But anyway, let's keep going.
Number 5.
Oh, yeah. Domino.
Ooh, this is a good one, too. This probably should have been number 1. She uses guilt to get what she wants out of a man. Like, similar to like when a woman starts crying so you can feel bad for her. It's something like that. But, or if it comes to like subtle messages, like on social media. That's why I said social media plays a part in dating. Don't think those posts is just posts. That's something that she resonates with.
Exactly. If she put a lot of freaky post pictures on her shit, she a hoe. If she's around you and she dressed like a nice good girl, but all her friends she with are just uncouth, unruly, dressed like horse, she's one too. I'll tell you that right now. Don't you? Social media reflects the mindset of most women. It does. Because women are extremely emotional and they can't help but to bleed their emotions on social media. Yeah, I'm going to end it right there. Just want to give y'all a little game today. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope you learned something from this. You did. Yeah, baby. Well, anyway, y'all. I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon. And y'all take it easy now here.